Sunday evening, we are in Regina, the Saskatchewan legislature. We're here for the Tim Hortons Brier. He has finally made it to the Brier, and this morning was extra special for John Epping.
And in his second Brier game, he picks up his first Brier victory.
Epping's first career Brier win evened Ontario's record at 1-1. Tonight, they battle another 1-1 team as Mike Fournier started his Saskatchewan stay with a win over Steve Laycock. However, Team Quebec stumbled this morning, and now Fournier's foursome looks to bounce back at the Brand Centre. Two rookie skips face off in Draw 5. The Tim Hortons Brier is next. And it's a good thing we're inside the Brand Centre with a forecast for heavy snow squalls and blizzard-like conditions. Upwards of 20-25 centimeters of snow expected over the next 24 to 36 hours. This afternoon, we got our second look at the teams in Pool A. Team Canada, Brad Gougeau, reigning Canadian world champion. Boy, he's dialed in already as he makes this very quiet, very nice tap to score two, and he goes on to a second straight win, this time over the team from Yukon. On Friday night, we had the first ever play in game. Mike McEwen out of Winnipeg, winner over Jason Gunlickson, and the minute he was in, you knew that he was going to be one of the favorites. And the reason, all that experience, of course, and he makes this draw to pick up three, and he picks up a second straight win, this one over BC and Sean Gill. It was Alberta, a winner over the Territories, and Nova Scotia coming back to beat Newfoundland and Labrador 9-6. So the scores heading into this, standings heading into this Sunday night. There you see Team Canada, Manitoba, McEwen, and Nova Scotia top of the table. Tonight, we're going to focus on Pool B. As on this Sunday night, I'll get it out, we can say hello, Canada, and welcome back to Regina. Cheryl Russ alongside. 11 times John Epping tried to get out of Ontario, finally does, and the criticism about John's game was that sometimes his game gets in the way.
Yeah, it really does. Almost cost him again today against New Brunswick. Lost to Jacobs, Northern Ontario. That's a pass, his first Brier game ever. But 4 up against New Brunswick, a lower seed. Gave up 4 ends in a row. Had to make a beauty come around tap to win the game, or he's 0-2. That could have been an upset right there, but John's draw weight's letting him down a bit. He's not the John Epping I remember. It has to be a bit of Brier nerves. That's where it gets you, is the draw weight. He has to turn around. He's only 77% in 2 games. He will be better tonight.
If you're not familiar with the format, you saw the 16 teams, 2 groups of 8, a short round robin. So here you are, 2 teams at 1-1. Too early to say must win? No, because we know already that probably 3 is as many as you can afford.
Well, exactly, because now ranked 1-1 after this morning's loss to Prince Edward Island, who was lower ranked than them. This could mean one of 4 playoff spots, and they still have Manitoba and Northern Ontario to play. But this Quebec team is a team that dig deep. They go through their provincial 6-0. They then lose 3 straight in a row. Then they claw back and they beat Jean-Michel Menard in the final after they were down 5-3 after 7. They show a lot of grit and resilience, and they're going to need that to get one of those playoff spots in this pool.
So we've got 2 teams in Ontario and Quebec, 2 skips who have waited a long time for this moment. They are here at the Tim Hortons Brier.
I don't feel any pressure at all. We've always been well represented. The competition keeps getting better and better. But yes, I want to put Ontario into the playoffs and back near the top this year, and hopefully make everybody proud there, and especially our curling club back home.
The great thing about our team is it's 4 guys really without egos. We're really just about what do we have to do to win and what do we have to do to get there. So we've worked through the team dynamics and made sure that we all get along and that we're all talking to each other the right way on the ice and that we're all supporting each other as much as we can.
The 2018 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
Four games on the ice, all from Pool B on this Sunday night. So Brett Jacobs trying to make 3 in a row. Can David St. Louis from Nunavut win his first against unbeaten Reed Carruthers. Our featured game is on sheet C. On the outside sheet, sheet D, it is without doubt must win. Must win. Steve Laycock, Saskatchewan, has lost his first 2, and that would help the box office, I'm sure, if he can keep himself alive. Time to meet the teams now, brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Hi, I'm John Epping, skip of Team Ontario. Our lead is Tim March, our second is Patrick Jansen, and third is Matt Cam, and we curl out of the Leaside Curling Club in Toronto.
Hi, I'm Mike Fournier, skip of Team Quebec. Our lead is Jean-François Trepanier, our second is William Dion, our third is Félix Asselin, and we curl out of the Glenmore Curling Club in Dollard des Ormeaux, Quebec.
And a little smile before they start throwing stones at each other, and it's Ontario that has won the draw to the button, and so they will have the hammer. They'll have the last draw here in this first end, playing the red stones, Quebec the yellow, and it is Jean-François Trepanier to get us underway.
I think Mike's been smiling ever since that last rock stopped and the final end of the Quebec Provincials. His dream coming true, and I was so impressed in their first game. If anybody's going to be nervous, it had to be this team. They go out and they play the hometown team, good team. Laycock managed to steal a couple in the 8th end to win that game, and that shows a lot of character.
What an amazing story. Never going to see a Brier until he got to go there himself. Yeah. I thought that was pretty incredible. For a person who loves the game, it'd be hard to stay away from a Brier.
Yeah, he said he talked about going to the Ottawa Brier a couple years back because it's not far from hometown, but said nope.
Whoa. Oh, yeah, sorry, man. Gotta go.
And it paid off.
Yeah. Whoa.
Near your broom.
Yep.
Boy,
Good. 15-3, guys. 15-3.
And we want to welcome those of you who've been watching MLS on TSN and this launch weekend. Vancouver winning at home 2-1 over Montreal. Welcome to Regina, snowy Regina, on this Sunday night as we continue with our coverage. Day 2, Tim Hortons Brier. And our featured game this evening, just underway here in the first. Ontario, skipped by John Epping out of the Leaside Curling Club in Toronto against Quebec. And Mike Fournier from the Glenmore Curling Club in Dollard des Ormeaux, just northwest of Trudeau International Airport, in the suburbs of Montreal. And it is Ontario that does have last rock here in this first, playing the Red Stones.
One of the biggest things, and both these teams are first-time Brier teams, is the focus out there. You're in a second game of a day. They're long days. There's distractions in between. You're at a Brier. You've got all the other distractions you're trying to deal with. And I watched with Quebec today against PEI. They were up 5-2 after 7, and they gave up 3 in the 8th end to lose that game. So those are kind of the moments where you got to dig deep later in the game and focus on every shot. It's so easy to let up one end and one shot, and the end goes away on you.
And it's hard to explain what you just did, isn't it? People go, two games, it's curling, it's no big deal. But I used to find to get out there Wednesday, Thursday, 3/4 of the way through, and you're going, that's the straight spot. Oh no, that was the sheet we played yesterday. It's so, the mental concentration can really break down in a hurry.
Well, and that's for a team like you would have been to Briers. These are two teams that all the stuff that goes with the Brier, you're not so used to. It can wear you down pretty quickly.
Yeah, 2008 was his win over Ontario and Travis Fansett. Won the bronze medal at the Worlds.
Thanks.
Look at that. Makes the run back, rolls on top of the Quebec stone. Good move here by Team Ontario. We talk about how aggressive Epping will play at some of the spiels. You can really get yourself into trouble in a hurry with this much curl. So I like this bit of a defensive play here early.
Let's take a look at the keys to the game, and we'll start with Quebec.
Well, I think one of the big things is Felix. Don't lose that Felix. He's 83% in his draws, and he's going to need that. Matt Cam is at 91% his counterpart, so he's going to need to have his draw weight to push him. And then lead it off. I think that in all these games, it's critical to set up shots by the lead, and it just eases up for the two in the middle, and you skip at the end.
We're there.
Got a curl.
Félix, faut que tu finisses.
Felix, go.
On peut être patient. You can wait.
Go, Felix, go.
All right, guys, come on.
Go, 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 go.
Encore. Sac à bouche,
Go, go,
Félix.
go, go.
Good sweep, guys.
And the keys for Ontario and skip John Epping.
Well, John likes that big shot all the time, so he sometimes paints himself into a corner. So get comfortable first. His draw weight's what's bothered me so far. His numbers are really low. He's missed the paint twice in 2 games. So get that comfort. Let the game come to you first. And just try to score some 2s with him. You don't need 4s and 5s. Just simplify a bit. Get one around a corner guard. Get your simple 2. You do that twice in a game, you win.
Keys to the game are brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Pat just missed that run back, but this time he rolled to a corner guard.
Juste pas la jumper, on peut l'amener.
Corner covering the 8.
So at least you get something out of it, as opposed to the first one he rolled right off.
Instead of 15 rocks in play, it's pretty simple for Ontario.
And puts a little bit more pressure on Quebec. They missed this. You get a roll behind the corner.
As we get the man, they can't lose that Felix. This is Felix Asselin, a 23-year-old. The geology student, which I think is appropriate. Study of rocks, as we say. Good evening, Kathy Gauthier.
Well, for Felix, he's one course short of completing that earth science degree that would launch him on his career. And he had a choice of doing a semester in the classroom or going on a geo tour to Mexico. He chose the latter for obvious reasons, and it was student funded, so he spent a whole lot of time fundraising. But when they won the provincial championship, he realized that this is the week that geo tour is taking place in Mexico, and so he had to give that up. Now, he found a very empathetic professor who has agreed that for a number of things, including a major paper, he can still graduate. But it does speak to the kinds of things that the players do give up in order to compete at this level.
Absolutely. I mean, we've earlier in the event yesterday, we chatted about British Columbia and the 2 players on baby watch. David Harper has gone home to be with his wife. Jeff Richard III is waiting to get the call. They may end up playing this event with 3 players. But it's across the board, I think. You just have to. And that's age old, I think, isn't it, Russ, when it comes to the game?
Yes.
Someone has to sacrifice. It's somewhere along the line, whether it's a family, a husband, a wife, it doesn't matter, the children.
Yeah, it's a real fine balancing act. You need some very supportive family to be able to chase these type of dreams. It's such a big country. You know, you're not every bonspiel you can jump in the car and go. So it's they're time consuming to get to them, costly.
Yep.
Oh, this is very, very close.
Shot, Felix.
How nice.
It's twice already, 2 run backs.
I think that's part of the reason you see Mark Kennedy stepping away from the game. The commitment and the time and what he's asked of his family, all those kind of things come into play, and sometimes you just need a break.
Normal, boys. Normal. Normal. A little firm.
Clean. Yep.
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 Good.
Matt Cam's been steady, 89% in his first game, 88% in his second game.
He's a hitting machine. Very good technique.
So wait, Mike.
Control.
Good.
Right there,
Have you played there yet?
What? Well, I'm playing the inside out one.
Okay.
I don't
Control.
think it goes crazy.
Okay.
There are some wonderful stories in the game, of course. This is one I think is terrific. Here is Mike Fournier. Fell in love with the game quite young. Started playing the game. Dreamed to go to the Brier. Did he ever go to a Brier and watch? No, because he wanted his first Brier to be the one that he plays in. So this is indeed his first Brier.
That's incredible.
just caught the line. He just a little bit outward motion and ran down that tape for a while.
Oh, we haven't played this. Dead straight. Yeah, sorry, Mike.
Little surprise, Cheryl. It's easy from up here to criticize, but we just watched a perfect nose hit from Matt Cam on the in-turn, and they decided to go to the other side.
He had to change turns.
Obviously, he fooled him.
And the only information you'd have to go on was what you did see before you, because they haven't played down that center line. So I would have leaned to that.
The guard. Was that? I know it wasn't going to touch the guard, but you said we were giving ice to throw at it. So, but it's okay. It's still like you should have made it. Yeah, just whiffed it. See what we do with that.
Keep this high. Don't even have to fully bury it.
Line's good, boys. Fully.
Nice bounce back for John Epping, who he and the team had a
You look hard. Top 4. Not moving
disappointing trials, curling trials to go to Korea. Went 2-6, but manages to come back and beats his longtime nemesis Glenn Howard in the final of the Ontario Tankard.
Okay, Josh.
Not where he wanted it, but he got a little fortunate. There's a double, but it went so deep it's buried, so you can't throw any weight at the double.
Try it nose, then it's hard.
It's not the same as draw out of the button.
Good throw.
It's not the same as draw out of the button.
No.
Aye, aye, aye.
So what's the weight called? Hack?
What?
Okay.
Just hack. Just hack?
Yeah, we're going to hit the one behind.
Parfait. See if we can nose it.
These are tricky first end.
Half
Half weight,
300.
maybe down a fresh spot. You don't know if it's going to jump on you.
He may be.
Hack!
He may be from just outside of Montreal, but that is all Manitoba Cup. Wow.
Oh, needs to really finish here. It's light enough. It should start to curl.
Look out, look out. Here's that hole now. Look out. Oh, goodness. And 2 in a row. Wow.
Well, Cheryl's just playing right. You've done that so many times. You're thinking pebble, thinking it's going to slow down. It was a weight shot. You threw a little extra thinking it would slow down. And he's burned.
Yeah, I did, and I didn't think he overthrew that very much, and I'm surprised it didn't curl. So we've kind of seen that movement to that side of the sheet on all the others.
Probably the simplest end you'd see John Epping play, and he's going to walk out of here with a 3.
Yeah. And his first wasn't the best either.
No, no, exactly.
Same line.
Guys, I would go a little early, but
Weight's good.
you're
Weight's
okay.
good. Weight's
Okay.
good. Weight's good. He's running
Tim
the
March,
exact same.
Pat Jansen.
Just going to finish a little harder, that's all.
What? Draw.
Wow, what a start. Ontario takes advantage of 2 mistakes by Mike Fournier, and they put 3 on the board.
The 2018 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. By Sponge Towels Paper Towel. Nothing absorbs like it. And by Ford of Canada. Proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years.
Well, the crowd not quite as big as we've had the previous draws, and it has to do with the weather, no doubt. As we say, blizzard warnings, heavy snow forecast through tonight, not tapering off until midday on Monday, tomorrow. So those who have ventured out tonight get to see the teams from Pool B, and our featured game is Ontario against Quebec. Both of these teams coming in with a record of 1-1, and a couple of mistakes by skip Mike Fournier, and Ontario jumps all over it to score 3. So here in the second, it will be Quebec. It does have the last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Well, as much as you'd always take a 3-ender in the first end, it makes the game tough. You can't go in the defensive. It's a 10-end game. It's too long, so you're
Real tight, John, real tight.
still playing the balance between offense and defense.
Almost in.
Two perfectly placed stones. for Quebec, they're just going to try and get a deuce back here. You just have to chip away. You can't get a 3-under back in the second end. If you do, great, but otherwise get your deuce. You don't need to push too hard. It's still early and you don't know all the paths in the ice.
Yeah, so often you get a little aggressive. I know I used to, and all of a sudden it's 4-0.
Yes.
You know, you have to protect that scoreboard. Cannot give up another steal.
You like normal?
Team Epping's, every year they seem to be the hardest working team. 74 games leads the pack in this year's Brier for preparation. 12 spiels.
Whoa.
Do a lot of traveling.
Whoa. Tim. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Nice wake call, Tim.
Pat Jansen.
And you have to have a lot of things go okay to get 4 people to be able to travel those kind of schedules, right? Between jobs and your family being okay with it and commitments at home, and being on the road that much is a lot.
Down. Yep. Oh, yep. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard.
William Dion throws the second stone.
Nice shot. Good. Non, Brier. Stuff on. Wait.
You look back to last end, and Quebec made some good run backs and everything. It was really just Mike Fournier that had the issues in the end that cost them the 3.
What are you guys thinking? Will I bring it up?
I think you're going to see the same as John's draw. What do you think? Okay.
Right up, Patty. Your weight.
Bury it, but try to keep it high enough. That's not going to be easy to do. Top 8, full 8. You need deeper than that to be a red double off that open corner red.
A little bit early. Top 8. Top 12. Whoa, you're good now. Line. Close. Line's good.
I thought I heard light.
Yeah.
Those overlap guards are an advantage to whoever gets in here.
Gotta go. Hard. Gotta go. Hard. Come on, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Okay, whoa. Good, Pat. Right. Very good. Sweet.
And now we'd like to welcome those of you who have been watching the NBA on TSN and the Raptors win over Charlotte. Welcome to Regina and our continuing coverage of the Tim Hortons Brier on this Sunday night. Our featured game, Ontario against Quebec. All these teams in the Pool B. And Ontario in that first, as we pick up play here in the second. Ontario scored 3. John Epping and his team from the Leaside Curling Club in Toronto against Mike Fournier, the Quebec champions. They are from the Glenmore Curling Club, just west of downtown Montreal.
That was almost impossible to do.
No kidding.
Well, not really.
No, because he did it.
No, because you have to remember now, Dion is a former kicker. You know where I'm going with this, right?
Little field goal there.
Yeah, so he is a former kicker for Sherbrooke. In fact, he holds the CIS record for field goals of 82, signed by the Alouettes in 2013, but then was released before the start of the season and returned to the ice. But,
they might ask for him back.
You never know
yeah,
for that.
That's perfect.
A little bit early if you can.
That's the thing about those runbacks. They're either spectacular or a disaster. Doesn't seem to be any middle ground.
Where?
Well, and I loved the call because it was patient by Quebec. They're trying to open it up, make sure they give themselves a chance, and then they get burned for it.
Go, buddy, go. Hard tip. Come on, buddy, close that up. Keep going. Keep going. No more. You gotta go. You gotta keep going.
Good spot.
Yeah.
For those of you just joining us, both these teams come in with records of 1-1 on this second day of the Brier.
Could be patient here again and run those top 2 reds in the center line. Frees up a lot more space. If this hit and roll's not made, it could be dangerous.
Bars!
Whoa.
Whoa.
Board.
Felix Asselan.
That's the drôle? Ah, c'est d'accord. OK, Félix.
Doesn't get much better than this for Team Ontario. Just soften the weight here a little bit. Use those big hulks on the front end and try to hit about half of this with a control weight. You can get behind the shot rock or the rock that's just short of the rings.
A little firm.
Yeah. Yep.
Very big.
Yep.
Pretty
Whoa.
close, though.
Whoa. Anything.
Matt Cam.
Good.
Sorry.
So let's get you caught up as Eddie McKenzie, Prince Edward Island, takes an early lead on former Canadian gold medalist Brad Jacobs.
We're not shot, but
Is nose good?
Reed Carruthers
not bad.
scores a couple against Dave St. Louis
Edge on
from
edge.
Iqaluit.
What's that?
Edge on edge.
And Saskatchewan,
edge.
Steve Laycock from the Nutanek Club in Saskatoon, winless in his first two, has the early lead on
wait, Mike.
James Grattan from New Brunswick.
I guess you can try and roll kind of on top of shot stone maybe, and then it gives you something to run back in.
And open up this turn for a draw if they need it.
Because they've got nothing right now. That was a great roll
Up
by
and down.
Matt
Whoa.
Cam.
No.
It's not snapping on this side, is it? Like we watched in the Nova Scotia
Hey,
game.
whoa. Not bad.
OK, Félix. Ah, track plus, hein? OK.
Nose is good. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You don't want to roll because he's coming in here.
What's that?
When you roll buried, he's probably
coming here,
forcing
well, then I
or
get-
that
yeah,
way.
yeah.
He's probably going to come here.
Throw.
What weight you like?
I like controlish.
Sure. So try to roll and tuck a piece, John.
Roll a millimeter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to roll too far. I think even just sitting right there, nose is not bad.
Right. This is really good because it chokes off that out turn. If you roll into here, which is the tendency, then the team that's 3 down, it just gives them that shot around here. And how do you get it out? I like that, dead on.
That is the path on the other side there, or is it taken away by that stone which was sitting on the Tim Hortons cup?
No, I think it's there, Vic. Like, it would be tight. You'd have to get by that outside guard pretty tight, but I think he could make it. Just wouldn't be the simpler of the two draws.
Hard, Tim. Whoa, roll out.
Roll this.
We mentioned the crowd a little thin tonight by comparison of the other draws here on this second day. Bad storm in southern Saskatchewan, but with Saskatchewan on the ice, Laycock leading against New Brunswick, the building's going to be a little louder.
I'm impressed with how many people here that are here based on the weather. Good Saskatchewan fans.
Je pense qu'il est aussi vite que le shootout plus. Oui, dans la même vitesse.
Rider pride. They're here to support.
So now this gives him an opportunity. Roll out.
Didn't curl at all. John wasn't close there yet. You know, you watched the end of the game this afternoon and things were going sideways. So maybe the ice is a little bit colder. Much more predictable.
Outside.
Au moins 5. Au
Mine's good. All Jeff.
Au sacre.
After making 2 big mistakes in the first, Mike Fournier needs a little bit of a confidence boost with this as he plays his first down 3-0 already.
Yeah, go.
Wow, not even close.
Yeah, definitely the straightest we've seen it.
Yeah, because that was perfect weight. You would typically see that just go sideways about halfway between the hog line and the house. I did get a 15-second on a draw for John Epping, so faster too. And sometimes when it's faster, a little straighter.
I'm going to give you the same weight. It was just a touch for him, eh? Not much though. Yeah. Just in the hunt.
Yeah. Weight's good. Control.
Close.
Maybe on the quiet side.
Yep. Real hard.
John Epping.
Hard, Pat, you gotta go.
Hard, 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 hard.
Oh, feathered that.
Strength completely different.
And we'll lose it out the back. They did well to hold on. Nice brush by Pat Jansen.
I heard them say it ran completely different. It did, didn't it? Because that had a ton of weight on it.
Let's go.
This is first time on this sheet for both teams. First time with these rocks, so you never know.
Boy. Save it for team.
Rock that's a little bit of a cutter or a mover, which you typically identify in your pregame practice, but sometimes you don't see it.
So final stone, and it's a draw
Pas mal moins.
against just the single, but it's covered. He needs full, and I mean full, every bit of the 8 foot. And picked up by Dion and Chapanier.
Tiens là, Will, tiens là, si on peut.
Ouais, on peut.
Ok, on la passe encore.
Gino, il l'a dit, on n'est pas des quilles, on se laissera pas abattre.
That's it.
And that's
That's
it.
a foot more curl on the same line. Je sais, je la prends là.
Very nice. So they're picking up on the pad. Yeah, that's right. Get you a fist bump. Quebec's on the board.
C'est ça, ça marche.
Let's start our updates on this Sunday night. We'll drop in on Northern Ontario and PEI. Brad Jacobs from Sault Ste. Marie, Kathy.
And a lot of pressure being placed on Brad Jacobs by PEI's Eddie McKenzie. Brad Jacobs buried on his first one. Eddie ran it back, picked it out to lie 3. And so this is a hit against 3 for Brad Jacobs.
And there sits the top edge of the 4 for the single point to tie it with McKenzie out of the Charlottetown Curling Club. New Brunswick and Saskatchewan. As mentioned, Saskatchewan, Steve Laycock from Saskatoon lost his first 2. In a short round robin, we've seen now the Scotties, 3 losses is probably all you can afford as he plays James Grattan, New Brunswick.
Well, he tried. Matt did a double on his final stone and stuffed it. That allows a double back here for 3. That is made.
And there it is for the 3. And talking about Matt Dunstone, who does throw the 4th stone for Saskatchewan. Laycock still skipping and throwing 3rd. And Manitoba. And Reed Carruthers, West St. Paul with a deuce and a steal of 1 to lead the team from Iqaluit and Dave St. Louis. 3-1 Ontario leads it as we go to the 3rd. Ontario once again will have last draw playing Redstones. Center goes up. In goes Ontario. Corner goes up by Quebec. And now the Ontario lead, Tim March.
Top 4.
I think he'll stay in the offense
Line's
here.
good. Line's good.
Even though he's up a couple, he'll take some chances early in the end.
Full 4.
For Quebec, it's always a balance of how hard you go for the force. You go too hard for it, you force Ontario to a bundle, and that's can be the game. So it's just that balance back and forth.
Mike.
Opportunity here, those are both too deep.
In doing that, in Epping's style of play, Russ, then, it does give teams a chance to come back.
Yeah, oh, no question. Absolutely. And he plays at a very high degree of difficulty, so you know he needs 4 players to cooperate to make that work also. But when they're singing, when they're making all the shots, it's a fabulous strategy. He's capable of beating anybody.
Hands are up.
In this particular case, it's very interesting because he's 2 up with hammer. You know, do you move those guards and simplify this end, or are you going for the gusto? But Cheryl makes a good point. They're just too deep. So they can lock one in or even tap it would be better. Now, how do you get that yellow one out? And it's self-inflicted.
William Dion. Then again, we've often talked about skips
Either that or the peel.
watching other teams, and maybe Epping sees something in Quebec sees a little bit of nerves tonight and says, okay, you know what? I'm going to put you to the test.
And that's sometimes just part of skipping. You read the other team, you read who you're playing, if there's nerves. I would have tried if I was Quebec. I know they're guessing a little bit on ice with that little extra weight, but I would have tried to tap those Reds just a bit more.
Whoa! Whoa then. Whoa then.
Still very usable, though.
How's line?
Gotta go a bit active.
Top 8.
Top 8.
Whoa! It's gonna
Top
be
8.
Tim, Danny.
Top 12.
Whoa!
Top 8.
It's gonna be Timmy. Whoa, yeah!
Top 8,
Yeah.
top 12.
Just top 12.
Hard! Come on, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Okay.
Okay, ça va que non.
Make it good.
Needs to be really good. Not much room to slide. Ideally, Quebec wants to slide past that yellow one on the button and stay on the button.
That's kind of the problem with not tapping it on the first, because will you ever get a chance?
Yeah.
Especially the way John Epping, most skips, you know, being Ontario might open it up, but John's just going to keep going.
Yeah, he's laying 2, so you come after me.
Can't wait. 8.
No.
Touch that. 9.
Getting better.
We're buying it.
Cheer them on. Come on.
So close.
Or do we got to put one in there? You might never get rid of the yellow. That's pretty good for us.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're never getting
No?
rid of the little red.
Yep. Yep.
What are you thinking?
That's all I see, really.
I like opening it up, just based on the score.
Yeah, both yellows are hurting him a little bit. So yellow, red, try to run the red right back, Cheryl?
I think so. Could make it really good.
Clean.
Okay.
Je pense que t'as placé une longue dans le business, par exemple.
Ouais, sûr. Ouais.
Love the sneak one right there. Again, difficult.
Je viens de dire quoi, moi?
Tirer 3,65 sa deuxième, 3,75 sa première.
I like it. Non, plus 3,94.
John's going to be a little careful, too, because I think if you threw peel weight, you could get both those reds out.
Yeah, and I'm right behind the sheet. You can see half that red.
Yeah.
Pas beaucoup de gaz.
Ça devrait pas être fort.
5! Just for weight.
Felix
Right,
Asselin.
Yep, Will. Will.
Yep, Will. Hard, Will.
Where? Short. Oh! Short. Gotta get by the red, guys. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
Okay, not bad. All right, boys. Good save.
Excuse, Felix.
Well, it's Trepanier out in front, and then Dion staying with it. And boy, just like a kicker, he was huffing and puffing.
Pretty intense brushing.
Really nice opportunity here. You hit half this red, 3/4 of the red. Both reds roll towards that corner guard, hopefully underneath if you're cheering for Ontario. There'll be a lot of red in the rings.
A little quiet. Whoa, whoa.
Definitely Matt's shot, too.
Yeah.
Watch both reds should move.
Had everything. Both. Get it. Good, Matt.
Pretty good.
It is Ontario sitting the 2, and they do have the last rock here in the 3rd.
Okay, yeah, I kind of like that. We gotta make a wall, I think.
Yeah, I think you have to move.
Okay.
Play it to here.
They're
and you got
laying
the line,
1-2.
we can just do this.
Yeah, I'd like to tap just a bit, but I'll throw for freeze.
Okay, good.
You tap it just
Goes
about a
plus.
foot, that red back, and Now you've got a lot of stuff to come down to, freeze on.
It's
Sight, sis!
Whoa.
Line's good.
Whoa.
Sis! Sight! Will!
Whoa, yep.
Will!
Pretty
On the
tight.
way. Yep, Will! Never stop.
Making these brushers work.
Yep, go. Where's it goes? Good. Check.
Okay. Okay.
Wow. Well, Dion's going to say, please, Montreal, where are you? Sign me. This curling is tough.
Hi, John. Yeah. Millimeter high.
Red on the yellow. Yellow ticks that red of where John Epping's standing, redirects onto the corner yellow, and I think 2 yellows go out, the back 2. It was Peel Waite, and that's right up Matt's alley.
Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, well done.
Good boy.
Really well done. There's a yellow double, no guards.
A lot of reds in the house.
Get really messy.
And again, Matt Cam at 90%.
Good, Matty.
Thanks. I'm going blind.
Yeah, I think they thought this middle one would go out. It jammed. It's still pretty good.
I don't know if this goes though. Normal goes to there. Yeah, I can make it.
Okay.
Normal there.
Yeah, you throw this with good weight.
I think it's going a bit
Dead on
straight.
the nose, it makes
Shooter
the double.
will spring right, and you make the
Just
double.
a hair low, you go here.
So mention about Mike Fournier and how this is the lifelong dream for him, falling in love with the game at an early age, and then this is his first Brier that he's ever attended, and it comes as a player, and he gets by Canadian champion Jean-Michel Menard, who won here in Regina in 2006. First time since 2012 that Menard has not represented Quebec.
Defending champion right here. Oh, this is close to jamming.
And he did. He stuffed it.
Okay, Mike.
But it gets rid of one of the reds. At least there's some other color in there.
If you roll over there, it's money.
Just maybe getting caught in the straight, or all 3 hits that we've seen him miss have all just undercurled.
That's right.
I had a quick chat with
Take the double, yeah. 2/3.
with Mr. Fournier before the game.
2/3.
And he said it's a different animal playing here as we take a look at this breakthrough for John Epping. 11 times in the Ontario Tankard, and finally breaks through, and guess who he beats? He beats Glenn Howard 5-1 in the final. John Epping.
Peel Waite double here, the one they're aiming at, and then right straight through the port and get that right hand yellow. If you stick it,
Yep. Whoa.
you've got 4 in there.
Whoa. Yeah.
Only one yellow.
Whoa.
John Epping's
Yep.
first.
Whoa.
March and roll it across. And quiet tap, and they're setting 1, 2, and 3.
Smokes that.
Go, Johnny. Nice movement there. Good call on the set. I didn't see it.
Yeah, that's all good. That's all good.
Forget that. Hair nose, and then this is.
Well,
here.
we're giving up a deuce that way, right?
Is that worth
Unless
it,
I'm
Cheryl?
just a hair low and you roll it here.
I think it rolls with it though. If you're a hair low, you'll like sort of just.
What
do
about
that.
the out turn? Can you make the out turn on the right hand 8-foot one and then back up? Yeah, the one you just
Hair by the guard that way, and you might get lucky up here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes some sense too, doesn't it?
But that could be the game, right? I mean, that's the game shot one way or the other, don't you think?
Normal up.
Yeah, if this,
Right
let's
on
say
the
this
nose?
high sides and just sticks the one on the button, and it's a wide open hit for 3, 6-1.
Yeah.
I think the problem with hitting that 8-foot stone on the right is you can't see a lot of it.
It's just that low. I think you push that out for third shot.
This is probably a little bit safer because it's
just
a
un peu
short
low.
run.
Tu roules en avant aussi? OK, let's go, Mike.
Now you need to make it.
You're better to overcurl this and hit a lot of the red and then roll towards the center line. If you high side it, it's probably a 3. And to your point, 3 hits wide so far.
He just cut the ice down, so.
Up!
Final stone for Mike Fournier. Not a lick yet. All on its own. Back at, oh, very nice. Push it far enough. Oh.
Just a beauty.
Lovely shot. His best of the game, Mike Fournier.
Great shot, Mike.
And really good to cut the ice just at the end. He took a little less.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's really what it is, though, Russ, is, you know, John Epping's picked up on the ice, being a little straighter, a little quicker, putting the broom down in the right spot. And Mike's figuring it out.
Get a cheap steal out of it.
It would be a really cheap one.
Well, they're laughing about a cheap steal, but they're not wrong. This shot's not made yet. John soft weight tap for 2, but he can just as easily miss it completely or tick the guard. Wouldn't that be a turnaround?
Oh.
This is where Mike threw in the first end. It didn't curl enough.
Final stone, and he is facing one. That shooter ended up half covered, sitting top 4. March left, Jansen right. March has got him. Got to get by their own stone. And now, where is he going to go? Where's he going to go? Oh, he's going to spin too far. And it is just the single for Ontario when it was set up for so much more. Great last shot by Fournier. Gets Quebec out of trouble. You look at shots and you say, hey, is it a key shot? You bet. When you are down 3-1, you haven't made much. Well, Mike Fournier makes one here.
Well, and figured it out. The ice, he tightened it up and made this shot just because of that perfectly. Forces John Epping to a really tough soft shot for 2.
And he only got the 1, so that key shot keeps Quebec in the game. And it's brought to you by Scotty's, the tissue for any issue. So it's 4-1, Ontario leading in this Sunday night showdown here in Regina. And Quebec does have last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Go, Jeff.
It's really all it's been for the Quebec team is just putting the broom down. You know, the ice is a little bit straighter than we saw this morning, and it's who catches on first. And that just then goes back to team communication and believing what you're seeing out there. And you saw Mike finally go, oh, I still think that's too much, tightens it up, makes it.
Yeah, he had to make it that way. He missed it high side. It was 3. Really good shot.
Tight right now, Johnny. Just tight right now, Johnny.
How's mine, Johnny?
I think you're okay. You can get this in right here, right here.
I think the best skips understand that the ice is going to change. You know, to expect the ice to be the same all the way through an event is almost impossible, and that's part of the art of reading it. I actually think that's something that's gone away from a lot of skips, that, you know, when you get this consistent, perfect ice all the time, there's not a lot of thought has to go into it.
We saw that in the Olympics, didn't we? It was a little bit straighter surface than certainly the Canadian teams were used to.
Definitely, and it's just, you have to think, and you got to have consistent releases. And
this might over curl here if it's heavy enough.
Not in the cup.
Yeah, it's probably in the coffee.
Go, Jeff.
Well, we talked to Kathy about Saskatchewan in the hole they're in already, down, having lost a couple. And Matt Dunstone, as mentioned, throwing the 4th stones for Steve Laycock.
Already lying 1, lots of really good come-around freezes. He could elect to draw it for 2, but he's trying to play an angle to bring 3, maybe even 4 into play.
Whoa, get off!
And rolls to the middle, and that will be for just 2. We mentioned the other night in watching him, Matt Dunstone struggling a little bit with his draw weight. Have you seen anything tonight?
Well, not tonight necessarily. He's been playing some softer shots, but earlier today he was in the high 90% range. This morning in the game that we did with draws, really looked comfortable, Vic.
So Saskatchewan has the lead there, really in a must-win against New Brunswick.
And it would make sense that Matt Dunstone would be uncomfortable in his first Brier game ever. He's coming out here, the whole crowd's cheering for him. He's playing with Laycock, the #1 team in the last decade, and you know he missed 2 draws. He really just 2 in a row that cost him that first game, but since then he's looked really good.
Definitely has.
Not bad. Yeah.
You know, you're looking for teams to feel comfortable, and I'm not sure Northern Ontario does yet here in their third game as they play Prince Edward Island and Eddie McKenzie.
Well, I'll tell you, PEI is making a lot of shots and putting a lot of pressure. Brad Jacobs tried a big weight shot off his own on his final and is not second shot, and so this is an open hit for 2.
And there it is, PEI with a couple to take the 3-1 lead. Brad Jacobs in post-game interviews yesterday saying he is happy with the team and their performance so far through the first couple of draws, both wins. Likes their communication.
Well, and these games are all really for the top teams. They're about learning the ice and getting comfortable out here and all prepping for playoffs, for the playoff weekend, the championship pool.
And the other thing is that many of the teams, because of the Olympic break, hadn't played competitively. So it was just practice.
That's so true. It was a good 5-6 weeks.
Well, you look at Goose Shoe, they didn't have a provincials to go through either.
Yeah.
That was a long haul.
Back all the way back to the Continental Cup.
The team from Nunavut making their first appearance from the Iqaluit Curling Club, skipped by Dave St. Louis, who's actually from down Western Ontario, Southwestern Ontario, and Stratford.
And a chance for 2 here. Reed Carruthers a little deep on his first, allowed a freeze by Nunavut, nicely made, and Reed well short on the attempted freeze right back. It'll be as Yellowstone as that long guard. That was the freeze. And so this means 4 foot for 2. And there it is.
To score the deuce and get them on the board. St. Louis was the recreational director in Iqaluit for 16 years and helped get their curling program underway. And so when they qualified in their 2-team playdown, they contacted him and said, would you skip us here at the Brier? And he said, okay, you're allowed one parachute. And he took that. Same situation for Amy Shackleton with the women's team. He was the one that helped set up Shackleton joining the women for the Scotties.
Like that, or?
Kind of like the double, but.
Yeah, me too.
And then we could go around the corner after.
Wow, he's going to play
roll
that.
behind the corner.
It seems kind of early, don't you think, Russ?
Yeah, and you know, the double always scares me when you throw some speed. You can roll out with these lively stones, and there goes the corner guard, and you got nothing left. So
yeah, I might come in, like play around that corner, throw another corner.
You can go around the 2 in the rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to score the deuce this way.
Yep. Real hard.
Really hard.
Real hard.
Wow, there's the problem, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah, Felix.
Yeah, you just never want to be throwing a bunch of weight when you're down. That's part of the issue, and you need to throw some weight for a double. You have to stick around.
And Epping just sprints up and puts the broom down for that corner guard.
What was that signal?
Actually, I like the in.
Okay.
Kind of wait. Peel. Yep. Try to roll on.
So there goes the deuce in all intents and purposes, and you might not blank.
Matt Cam.
Really hard, Tim. Hard. Hard.
Right in.
Oh, it's close.
Is it on?
That's really close.
Ben oui. Je l'ai mis dans un piège. J'étais mal, hein.
I think I saw Mike shook his head no, so.
Ah, je suis pas sûr que c'est le temps de forcer.
De quoi?
Je suis pas sûr que c'est le temps de forcer le setup avec un draw. On est juste sur le
Non,
cap.
mais check, on essaie de rouler.
Ouais.
Il va rester un guard, puis il va roll up.
How aggressive would you, or could you be here, Russ, if you are Quebec? Is he looking for the roll underneath? Would you ever ignore this and try just to go maybe back four and force them to chase you?
Yeah, it's early enough. You could certainly go around again. It's tough at this point because the hit's the safe call, but is safe going to be good enough as this game goes along?
Oh,
shot.
No, I'm just going to peek though.
Okay. That was hard to get that overroll. They haired that top red.
What are you thinking?
Control.
Control.
Oh, it's a yard inside on the first one.
Maybe 3/4 of a yard. Not a full yard.
Okay.
That was a nice skip.
Such a short run.
Yeah.
A little big. Wait's close. Wait's close. Whoa.
Skip Stones and John Epping in his
Little
first.
big. Yeah, you're right. Normal. Whoa.
Hey, John.
Call Penny.
That's not what John wanted there.
Well, now I'm going to be interested to see how much
Like that?
Mike Fournier has picked up on the ice here, because this is
Let's
a
make
great
it, Mike.
opportunity to go behind, and we want to think that
Back
you're
four.
reading it properly now.
Considering you kind of want
Back
as much
four.
separation as you can to make that
99 times
run a little tougher.
But back four, he might play the four. Yes.
Maybe tempt him into coming around.
You think that if he goes deep, they'll run back and not follow him down?
I don't know. It'll be depends where it goes. I think with the score, based on the score, they'll play the run.
Yes! Win! Yes!
Getting to that center line in a big hurry here.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, go.
Attrape-toi.
Go, go, go.
Ah, c'est grave. Okay, that's not much. Yes. We'll draw anyway. It's not much too much.
Okay, Mike.
Don't know.
Oh, Mike.
Not sure what happened there.
Coming in, eh?
Yeah, like I
Picked?
think it'll run
It's late.
straight and then it'll be late for me.
Okay.
Once it gets in that spot, eh? Should lose a lot of weight coming in.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, they're talking about a spot or a path in the ice where they're saying is just pulling the weight
I
off.
think this will lose a lot of weight coming in, boys.
We saw that this afternoon, but not this early.
No. But it is warm in here.
Throw it like it's up and we'll
I'm
make
gonna give you just a couple feet more, guys.
Okay.
John would love to be dead buried really close to the tee line, but the most important thing with a 3-point lead is
Where are you, boys?
bury it. Even if you're back 8, that
four.
takes the
Line's
blank
good.
away.
Line's good. Easy for line.
Almost top four now.
Okay. Gotta walk
Or
now.
right behind it.
Yep,
The line's
Pat.
perfect.
Whoa, Tim.
Top four.
No, line's good.
Tim, you gotta bury it. Go!
Tim March
Whoa,
stays with it.
Good,
And
John.
around
Beauty.
hit goes. Gorgeous. To the top 4.
What a nice guess. He was a little bit of a guess on weight, too.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, John.
Extremely tricky for Mike now
Tu
because
fasses le piton pour la triangulation.
he has to be thinking about that last one.
Direct en plein centre.
Yeah, he's not filled with confidence, is he?
Hein? L'autre était pas si peu, le speed a juste... a juste rentré vite, c'est ça.
Final stone.
Line's good, Jeff. Jeff on it.
Foot backing.
Jeff.
Foot backing. I think it's correct.
Rush.
You just put away. Foot backing.
He's a little bit of the
Travail
button.
light, boys.
Go!
He's a little bit of the
Go!
lid
Boys,
here.
force ta pull.
Come on, buddy.
Dion Trepanier leads a little more than that, fellas. Oh, terrific. A little pat on the back. You bet. Nicely done. Trepanier and Dion with a perfect brush to the lid. 4-2 Ontario through 4.
Come back, Mike.
Sorry?
One for the good guys.
And an update for you as we check in on Northern Ontario and PEI. And PEI, after a deuce in 3, final stone coming up now for Brad Jacobs.
Well, Eddie McKenzie tried to run back on his first, didn't make it, and that allowed Northern Ontario to draw to lie 2. Eddie McKenzie tried a big weight on his second stone, but it stayed just in that same spot. And so this is an open hit for Brad Jacobs, but he can't afford to jam.
And they'll get away with a little bump at the back, pick up 2. They'll go to the 5th in a 3-3 tie Sunday night. The Brier in Regina.
I had a hard time thinking past this one wildcard game, but this team is our 11th year and we're just chomping at the bit for a championship.
There's nothing better. I mean, that's why every person is here this week. I mean, this is what everybody drives towards the whole year, is to have a chance to wear your provincial flag and play against the best teams, and it's just amazing.
I think we look good in black. We're going to embrace it. Maybe it's just fate that we're the first ever team to put on these colors for the Brier.
Yeah, it's not the usual Manitoba brown and white and gold, is it? Mike McEwen, Team Wildcard. Jamie Murphy, Nova Scotia, the Blue Nosers. And they are both undefeated so far, and that will be the key game, or the featured game, when Kathy and Brian join you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time from here in Regina, the Brand Center. Sunday night to complete day 2 of this round-robin play, the 2 groups of 8. And this is a play from the from Pool B.
Chance here to get one on the button. Ontario slid a little bit deep, back forefoot.
Yep.
You can lock this on.
Hard. 3. Come on, Jeff.
William Dion.
Come on, Jeff. I need your belt.
Right there, Mike, yeah. A little past it, actually. No. Freeze.
And to the corner.
Okay.
Okay.
3-2 Manitoba leading and playing Nunavut. And the final stone coming here from Reed Carruthers.
Reed drew, split the house on his first one to lie 2. And the Nunavut skip David St. Louis hit the shot stone but wasn't able to roll. And so it is a wide open hit and stick for 2.
From West St. Paul. Carruthers in a 4th appearance at the Brier, to extend his lead and try to win a 3rd straight.
Never a doubt. Straight there, eh?
I was I'm pretty tight.
Oh yeah.
Pitched her a bit.
Pitched her to first,
That last Quebec intern freeze that you talked about, getting to the face of the rock back button, just slowed down a little again.
Just 2, guys.
So keep an eye on this down that slide path.
Yeah, they were already talking about that coming home on the outturn.
We do over 100 games a year. This is the hottest air temperature I've seen.
I agree.
Throw it up the stick, Patty.
It's a warm building and it's not even full in here.
Such a fine science for all the top ice technicians in our country.
New Brunswick, Saskatchewan, and this will be the final stone for the New Brunswick skip James Grattan from the Gage Golf and Curling Club in Oromocto.
Well, Steve Laycock himself is putting on a bit of a rock show here tonight. He made a lovely hit and roll frozen to lie 3 earlier in this end. Now facing 2. Matt Dunstone guarded the shot stone on his final. And so that leaves a draw to the lid for the shot.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Oh, and then not enough. And so it is a steal of 1, Saskatchewan.
Yeah, I got 13-6. Yeah, there's no handle. Yeah, handle.
You heard on Grattan's sheet there, they said 13-6. That's a pretty low number. Now, James throws a crow with James for many years. Doesn't throw a ton of rotation coming from a province with very straight ice. That would have been part of the reason that ground down and died. But that's a low number, 13-6.
Don't you think, though, for, you know, if you just went into events with the headspace as a skip or as a team that the ice is ice, it's unpredictable, it's going to change with humidity and the weather outside, that maybe it wouldn't, because I think a lot of times teams fight it. So they, well, the ice is like this, and then it changes and they don't adapt to it. And if you just go in with the expectation it's going to change, maybe it's not such a battle for some teams. You know.
Yeah, it's the glass half full, right? Yeah. The great Tom Watson, the golfer, he wanted it to be windy as it could possibly be. Because he embraced it, whereas everybody's going, oh, it's too windy today.
I can't play in this. This is awful. Yeah, it's just a mindset more than anything, and a choice.
Yeah, this is a great surface. It's just slightly different in spots, and the best skips pick up on that.
Well, and then you look at the teams that can communicate the best, too, and pick it up the quickest and talk about it and just say, okay, well, this is what I got. I think it's similar with rocks as well. You know, this rock does this. Okay, so I just throw it 2 feet more weight. That's all.
Queued up beautifully there. A little bit of high side with lots of speed in this thing. Both yellows go for sure.
Hard! Yep! Yep! Roll, Pat, roll!
Hard, Patty, hard.
Attaboy, Matt. Very nice.
Great curling shot. That would have been easy to make by hitting half of it and rolling out. It was a lot harder to make it the way he did, but they had the confidence in that hitting ability with that kind of speed.
Let's go, Felix.
Roll, Pat, roll!
Hard, Patty, hard.
Attaboy, Matt. Very nice.
Well, these rocks don't hurt either.
All right, let's go, buddy.
Some good action.
Double right back here.
Solid. Whoa. The Hackner double?
Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh, good audible.
How good a sweeping call. How good a sweeping call was that? Felix Hackner.
4 on 5 on
The Hackner double. That's great.
On the Hackner double.
Felix Hackner.
For those not as old as me, 1985, Al Hackner made a shot like that to win and stuck it to win the Canadian Championship. That was plan B for sure.
Good for John Epping. He was laughing too.
It's gonna curl, guys. This is gonna curl.
Matt Camp.
Top 4. I don't think so. Right on the tee. Make them even. Come on.
I think we got to go to get it in, but that's just my opinion.
Keep going. Keep going.
Go, Pat.
Too late.
That's it.
Hey, man, it's good.
Epping would love to score 2, but you can tell just in his voice, he's not too concerned if this ends up being a blank. It's just banking one more in with a 2-point lead and advantage of last stone.
What? What's that? Pass. Yeah. Freeze?
Hack down.
Hack down? Ça, je pensais. Gaming lancerait un hack double.
Dropping in on Manitoba against Nunavut after a timeout, and I can see why. They're facing 4, final stone to be played by Dave St. Louis.
And with this ice, Vic, I think what he's electing to do is try to go through the hole between the stone that is in the top of the 12-foot and the center line. That is his only path to the 4-foot. It is against 4.
All right, it's going to be tough here. Jeff Nadeau, Peter Mackey.
There's your 4.
Wow. Bang.
I don't think it's heavy. Nice.
Just a different game, as David said. You know, you walk in here, first of all, it's the ice, it's the rocks, it's the curl, and no back wall.
No, that's always a constant theme with new teams.
Add in the opponents.
Yeah.
Normal up. Close.
Didn't quite make that double. So close. John would love to roll away a bit.
Yep. Solid, Norm. Solid.
Roll, Tim. Roll.
Hard,
Timmy.
go, go,
Hard,
go,
Timmy.
go.
Hard, Timmy. Hard, Timmy.
Go, John.
Still there.
It's a thick half, right?
Try, Johnny.
With the in, I think it's like 2/3. Yeah.
Yeah, thick half. Oh, oui. L'autre, tu fais contact dessus. Yeah, as soon as it touches.
You can make this double with either turn, but with the in this case, it's the in turn for the right-handed Mike Fournier.
Mike.
He'll get some spin when he hits it this way. That'll allow the thrown rock to go a little bit farther.
You just don't want it to spin down too much. That would be the only thing. The out turn would be a flatter roll.
Yes. Hard. On hard.
Wow.
Okay,
Right
Mike.
on the nose.
Okay. What's up, Mike?
Throw the same weight, John?
Yeah.
Missed opportunity there to get himself out of trouble.
It's a sloppy throw.
Isn't that the difference too among the really best teams, successful teams? Maybe it's better. Given the opportunity, they'll make the better percentage of them.
They will, definitely, and I think that's what you see. The big shots when the pressure's on.
Hair less.
You get that
Easy.
85% out of somebody when there's pressure.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Yep. Okay, you're good. You're good. Clean. Ah, boy, Johnny.
Attaboy, as he'll bang it on the beak for a couple more. Ontario against Quebec, 6-2 going to the break.
The 2018 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of curling Canada.
Well, that three by Ontario in the first got them off to a great start. Really took advantage maybe of a nervous Mike Fournier. 6-2 they lead. John Epping's with Kathy.
John, two rookie Brier skips tonight, but you're the more experienced of the two. So how did that play into your game plan for this evening?
You know what? We just played our game style, and I know I've heard them say this was their first time on TV, and I remember those days, and it's a little bit nervous, but they're settling in now and starting to throw the rock pretty well.
You were up 4 in this morning's game against James Grattan and let him back in. How will you prevent that tonight?
Make more shots, and the skipper will close the deal better. I didn't close the deal this morning. I was leaking oil a bit there, and the guys kept playing well at the end of the game, and luckily I made my last one.
Russ has talked about you being the hardest working team, 12 spiels, 74 games. Where's the fatigue factor at with your team?
I think we feel really good this week. You know, after the provincial, we've had 3 weeks. We haven't played. We've just practiced, took a full week off. You know, we rotated Charlie Thomas in early in the year, so he played 3 or 4 spiels with us, so we gave each other a break. So, you know, we feel good. We love the sport. We love playing it, and it's what makes us happy.
Thanks, John.
Thanks.
So as we check the numbers after 5, what do you see?
Well, you see Ontario at 91%. What's driving that number up is Tim March, 98, Pat Jansen, 100%, Matthew Cam, 90. Then you see on the other side, 73%, and what's driving that down? Mike Fournier at 53%.
The numbers after 5 are brought to you by Travelers. It's better under the umbrella. Mike Fournier has some work to do trying to chase down John Epping.
The 2018 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world. By Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Let's get you caught up before we get back to play. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 Reds, Kathy. They all belong to Northern Ontario and Brad Jacobs. So that's what's facing Eddie McKenzie, PEI.
Well, and if you watch where that hand let go and he saw it right away, the light went red. That is a hog line violation. They kick it through and a steal of 4.
Goodness. Oh. And playing so well, at one point leading 3-1 over the gold medalist, Canadian champion Jacobs, but now falling behind 7-3 as we welcome you back on this snowy Sunday night in Regina. And our featured game, Ontario against Quebec. Ontario with the deuce in 5 to take the 6-2 lead. Quebec will have the last rock. They have the hammer here in 6, playing the Yellowstones. So in goes Ontario, up goes the corner, covering the edge of the 8 by Quebec, and this is the second stone for Ontario lead, Tim March.
Line's good. Weight's good. Whoa, running real straight. Running real straight.
T.
Earlier in the game, John would throw a one on the button and then ask for a tight guard. Now with a 4-point lead, the tight guard is advantageous. So just get it in the top 4, top 8, kind of like that. Really nice.
Well, this is the time in the game where you know what each team's doing. Quebec's definitely throwing 2 corners, and then you'll get a chance to start peeling after that.
I haven't seen 2 corners on the same side so far this week. We've seen quite a bit of that over this season. It's kind of 6-1.
Yeah, I like it sometimes, and maybe it's just dependent on if you've got one side of the sheet swinging better than the other.
It's this way. Sometimes there's a double like here in this situation, but obviously if you throw them on the same side, there could be a double. You have to line them up so precisely with the doubles on the same side.
Going to give this a go, is he?
Yeah, I think so. Pack and throw it that hard.
Well, his hits, look at that, 100%, and draws 100%. So you're giving the stone to the right guy.
Yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Pat Jansen, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, and just underneath.
Go, Pat.
There we go.
Well, and you kind of forced that corner guard's too tight. So if you try and put one on the other side even, it's too tight as well. An easy run or a run double. So now you throw the double corners. Good call.
Based on this afternoon, this is quicker than down the curling into the middle.
Yep, yeah, Felix, go a bit.
One spur.
Yep. Okay, we're good.
Good, yes, J boys. Il y a une drague dans le centre.
Oh, Saskatchewan at New Brunswick. Saskatchewan just getting a blank, so 6-3 is the score there.
Doing what they have to do to get a win under their belt.
And I apologize, that is 6-3 as they start the 6th after the break.
Let's go, guys.
Spot's good.
William Dion.
Where is that?
Maybe a bit more. Yeah,
Oh no, il y a la ligne en masse.
Definitely more. This is right to the Tim Horton Cups, which could set up a yellow short double.
Good. Down.
Right.
Be okay.
Okay.
Why?
Nice angle on it, too.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, though. What is it?
Little thinner than 2/3.
2/3? Hey, man, you got this, buddy. Yeah, bud.
Matt can throw enough weight, get 2/3, make the double, and get his shooter out of there.
Yep. Whoa.
And just across the top. Gets rid of one.
Huh?
3 choices now for Team Quebec. Can come right around the 2 red ones. You can freeze, which is probably the least likely success rate, or go right around the corner.
Back vite. OK. On le voit bien dans l'écran.
Be nice to take advantage of that stagger if you could.
Yeah, intern, come around.
They're thinking tap, and
Let's go, buddy.
we played that for years, but it's a little tougher shot now. Just got to get it so precise to put pressure on Ontario. What would you play, Cheryl?
I like the intern come around.
Yeah, that's why you threw the corner.
Yeah.
Back line.
Neuf! Neuf!
Yep.
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 Hard.
Yep.
Hard line.
Where?
Gotta go.
Yes.
Gotta go.
Gotta go.
Hard.
Go, 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 go. Nice shot. That works.
The long
Hey.
You can rip it just with the intern right across.
John, it's crazy to come off that.
Why not straight pick?
Okay.
Intern straight pick's pretty easy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've got lots of
Yeah, there's quite a bit of room.
Yeah.
see
You can't always tell that
No.
depth perception from 145 feet away. Half a rock clears those 2 reds. Might not even worry about taking a red one out.
No, you can just pick it clean.
Whoa.
Because they're not in bad spots. Nothing's behind the tee line.
Oh, boy. Very good.
Boy, Matty. Beauty.
That Cam
Okay.
picks it off the face.
Nice throw,
So,
bud.
Matty, yeah, boy.
Same shot's pretty good.
Just back 8, back 4 away, so. All right.
Get away, Mike. Back 4, back 8.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Back 4.
Let's go.
You get to the nose
Right,
and
whoa!
kind of chip both of the reds to the back 4 foot
Neuf! Neuf!
so that you have something to freeze on after.
Whoa.
Rip!
Close, well.
Close, yep.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Just for weight. Just for weight.
Non,
Whoa.
non, non, la tape d'un pied et demi minimum.
Boy,
Maybe
it's
8-9.
just about perfect.
And he'll tap it
Good
back.
shot, Felix.
Just had to tick it.
Just.
Ah.
Then you got
Yeah,
a
excellent.
perfect pocket to freeze to.
You get a bit more
They
curl
are
on this
sitting
side,
2.
John, or is it gonna run?
Ontario without last rock, just round the edge of the button.
I thought it was going further.
I don't think there'll be a good spot.
What?
Where's going to be the good spot?
Buddy.
Whoa. Clean.
Kathy said the hardest working man in
Clean. Whoa. Yeah.
stone business.
Clean. Clean.
Boy.
All those games and not tired. Well, again, it's the time off that's probably let all these teams I mentioned earlier recuperate a little bit.
Well, this is one of the toughest years every 4, and you see teams by Christmas just exhausted. There's only 2 teams that are happy, and that's Homan and Cooey.
That's
And
right.
everybody else is tired, and their 4-year dreams are gone, and it's a hard year.
Fait que juste back tee.
Yeah.
The break is good to refocus.
Let's go, Mike.
So if you just tap that left-hand one just a little bit, kind of roll on top of the center line one, makes it tough to get to move it.
Would you ever try playing the corner freeze to the higher stone or not?
I think the corner freeze will just go. They'll just blast it out. So I think if you can just tap that red one, higher one, just a bit.
Yeah, I don't have to tap it much, do you?
No, only a few inches.
Set rip.
Real good line here.
Oh, it's moving,
Oh,
Russ.
there goes, you're right.
Dion trying to hold the line for them. They may get into this pocket. And down. to the opposite corner.
Boy, oh boy, did that ever go.
Didn't it? Walk sideways. Just when you said it looks good.
Yeah, I know.
Walked.
The announcer's curse. The weight was there too.
Yeah, it was
We had taken this ice.
perfect weight.
Wow.
The same would have probably done it. Well, yeah. I don't know.
I like whichever way. I don't do that. Hey, Johnny. Go ahead, Johnny.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Whoa. Clean. Yep.
Yep.
Clean.
Hard.
Yep. Hard.
Hard to me.
March with it all the way. And
shot.
he'll get rid of 2, leave the shooter there. So that's what is facing.
Kick it a little further. Sorry, guys.
Like so, yeah.
Mike Fournier.
And if you hit the middle, and you just stay, it's fine too.
Yeah.
In this case,
Well, I
the way
don't
the
think it can
score is, I
stay.
think you'll,
It's hard
instead
not
of
to feel
nosing it,
bad.
I
Like,
think
you'd
they're
have
going
to
to
get,
give this
if I
the
hit
old
that one
college
first,
try,
almost
kick off of this
get
one, and
all
actually
of it,
roll
yeah.
up that way. This is made properly. All the reds go, and the yellow one comes out over there somewhere.
Whoa, eh? Less.
Maybe thin half, Cheryl, somewhere in there.
Yeah, and tick up. It's just these rocks are so hard to keep your shooter in the rings. It should just spring right out of there.
That's what they want for
Yep.
sure. Yeah.
Final stone and facing 2. Mike Fournier here in 6.
Pogne la zone.
All on its
Pogne
own.
la zone.
Bang.
Shot, Mike.
And there
Beauty.
you go. Perfectly done
Very nice.
to get the blank.
Good job, Mike.
Nice shot.
There you go.
All right.
Let's keep going with a bit of a smile. Well, it takes a tough as nails crew to keep Canada's trains on track. You can see a new series, Rocky Mountain Railroad, tomorrow at 10 Eastern on Discovery. Choo Choo Charlie was his name, we hear. There once was an engineer. Don't you remember that? No?
No,
Oh,
sorry.
all right then.
Nope.
A blank in 6, and we go to 7. And once again, Quebec will have last rock, playing the Yellowstones and down by 4. Tim March.
Way it's close.
I mean, that front end of
Nope, this is
Epping has been outstanding.
real close.
Okay.
Make her good. Make her good, boys. Make her good.
Whoa, whoa,
You can see the
whoa,
progression
whoa,
with this
whoa.
team, you know,
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
Okay, go then.
other than
Yep.
Matt Cam. It's a
Yep,
rookie team
yep,
at the Brier. They
yep,
played pretty well against a really good team, and then they almost let the second one get away, but managed to win, and now they're playing the way they used to.
Well, we showed you that hog line violation by Eddie McKenzie. This time, that hand came off pretty quickly.
It sure did, but it's a bit of a deja vu for him. Facing 4 yet again, needs 4 foot
Real hard.
for the single.
Gotta go. Hard. Right up, right up, right up. Hard. Don't look, just go.
Wow. Look out. And that's 2 more. Goodness. You don't know if he's been rattled too
Red.
under a lot of pressure, Kathy, but that hog line
Well,
certainly
it's
may have
huge. And don't
rattled
forget,
him.
in that game, Vic, it was tied up at that point. He was holding his own against Brad Jacobs.
Good point. He makes that. He doesn't have the hog line, and he happens to make that shot. He's 1 up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sight. Hard. Sight, sis.
Did you ever get called for hog line?
Yes, but you know what? Not on draws. It was on that
Yeah.
kind of, like a
Board.
hack weight board.
Yep.
Coming out a little bit too strong and holding on. And did you?
Yep. Oh, yeah, I had a couple draws, I think, but
Awful.
it kind of affects you for a few shots after.
Yeah, and then I'm not sure you're not throwing, not thinking about that.
yeah.
You're thinking about how fast am I coming out?
Right.
Oh, where's that hog line?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Successfully let it go in time, and you're a foot wide.
Or 5 feet deep.
Yeah, right.
Clean. Clean. Not a boy, Pat. Very good.
Nice throw.
Well, he's still perfect. Pat Jansen.
It's a pretty nice game.
Ça, c'est pas méchant. Le come around des rouges n'est pas encore méchant. Ouais. Plus tard, là. 2.
Oh, Manitoba now just starting to pull away from Nunavut and Dave St. Louis. And Saskatchewan. Look like they may be on their way to a first win as they lead by 4 over New Brunswick.
Ouais, ça. C'est à toi, Jeff. C'est à toi, Jeff. Tiens, là.
Halfway.
OK, la ligne est pas pire. Juste là, ouais, la ligne est bonne. Wow, laisse ça. Overcurl. Laisse ça là. Laisse ça là. Laisse ça là. Elle est belle, là. Ah, guys. Good.
Bon.
Hein?
C'est bon.
Ouais. Je me suis glissé fort. Wow. Ouais, non, c'est ça.
Trying to protect that one yellow in the rings. Keep Ontario busy peeling these and then play that double. Yeah. Then Epping has less chances to make that yellow double if all those shots are made.
Yep. Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard,
Timmy. Matt, you gotta go. Hard, get it out of the way.
Hard, Matty. Hard.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Peux-tu frapper puis rouler en dedans,
I'd like to roll away there.
Yeah, you don't want any guards when you're up 4.
J'attendais pas ça.
Go here, I guess.
Ouais, je
Why?
What do you like here, Russ? You come around and there's a pretty easy short
Go here,
run.
though. He just does this.
The one that scares you if you're Quebec is that top 8 rock that Epping can run in.
Okay.
You like it? Mike!
But by tapping it, you might set up a yellow double. So maybe hit that and roll underneath. Just even if you tap it back, hide it, kick it behind your own yellow would be ideal. Roll buried.
This better.
Mike.
OK.
Sure.
Quel poids? Back 8. Back 12. Back 8. OK.
Like it. Back 8. Roll behind the center guard. Try to get that one of those reds protecting that yellow and behind that yellow. Tricky, but timely.
And it might pay off.
If nothing else, it'll give them separation here. You can't roll high side with this yellow. You'll set up an easy yellow double.
Not much weight.
William Dion.
Go ahead, guys. Come on. Hard.
Starting to move.
Back 4.
Come on, go.
Go. Yep, go.
Okay.
Not bad.
Well, we've talked about this building. In fact,
Ouais, c'était proche de la
if it
vérité.
is a little bit warmer, Kathy, what are you noticing?
Well, I'm finding it much warmer. I know that sometimes you folks will say it's warmer, but you're in a closed booth. I'm not, and I'm definitely finding it warmer. And I watched at the end of last end, Kirk Myers, who wasn't even sweeping, was crouched down on the end board, just wiping his brow because he is sweating. I watched the Ontario team, who now have a towel on their bench, and they're wiping off after sweeping a rock. So it's not just us that's feeling the heat. It is definitely being evidenced by watching the players as well.
Yeah, the players, I saw Pat Jansen, and you're right, he was toweling himself off. Whether, in fact, that heat makes it down to the ice, I can't say. Right, whether, in fact, it affects the ice, but it is warmer. It sure feels that way.
It's a fragile environment for these ice makers, too, isn't it? The ice surface starts off about 21, the top of the ice where the pebble is, maybe 21, 21 and a half. It goes up as the game goes along, just simply because of the big crowd, the TV lights, the brushing. If it ever reaches 27, and rarely does, we played BC Place and had a clear roof. The sun came out. We found when it got to about 27 ice surface, you couldn't get them to the other end.
Right.
We hogged 19 rocks in the last half of our game in our first game in BC Place because the sun came out. So it's I'm sure it's nowhere near that at all. The ice is still great, but it's up to these teams to look for any little changes.
Yeah, and as long as the ice makers can control the ice surface, it could still get warm down there.
Oh, sure.
87 Worlds.
That's right, Vic. You were there, weren't you?
Yeah, it was, 87 Worlds, and you beat Roger Schmidt.
That's right,
in the final. Don't ask me what day it is, but I know that.
That's impressive.
That's well done. Straight back. Should be able to hold it outside the line here.
Oh, great brushing by Tim.
Good sweep.
Different team Ontario after 2 games. I never know, eh? Maybe that's 3. The 3 came out of nowhere. 2 wide open mistakes by Quebec.
Well, let you throw a little freer, right?
Yeah,
you're going, hey.
You'd have to assume that.
Sorry, yeah.
Six, 5!
Will!
Call away.
Yeah!
Will!
5. Really hard.
Tremendous brushing.
You would think for the Trepanier and the Dion. Look at Dion here, the former Sherbrooke kicker, and with us earlier, signed by Montreal.
Okay.
Holds the record for CIS field goals, but never stuck with the Alouettes.
Well, both of this front ends, both 2 great athletes.
Là, on accroche 100% des roches.
No, just you go there, he's going to have this into that.
Yeah,
Sit
you're
there,
right.
that's going to go.
Maybe we just eliminate these yellows. Maybe your first call's right.
I don't know. Like, what if we just hit this and kick this
Punch
here?
the one. If you ever can punch the one there, you're
Yeah.
laughing.
Well, we're going to leave him off that, but that's fine. But still, because we're still going to have here and we're going to have here. We're going to have a lot of red. I think we eliminate something. You okay with that?
Yeah. It's tough to get rid of this one. It really is. It's not going anywhere. So the best thing to do is free it up. Kick the enemy rock out of here. Kick that red over there. Maybe, hopefully, into maybe this situation. And then that is available to get through the port. So the port will be much bigger.
I like trying to push it, but if we don't, that's fine.
Just thinking pushing it might eliminate something.
They are sitting 4.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. He'll probably tap this into this.
Yeah, and then you could go off that.
Sure, okay. Just knows it then. That's fine.
Decided just to
so it'll be
nose
good.
it.
Like, this will be solid, normal. I'm not going to down. I'm going to throw it down.
Kind of weight, Johnny?
Normal, good normal.
There's that situation for the young skips. That yellow one at the 10 o'clock position is hard to be removed because of all the Ontario rocks. So you really have to be careful with a 4-point lead how many of your own you want to leave in there.
Well, and even case in point in this shot, there's really no point in trying to stick around.
No.
You just peel this out of there.
Just kill it.
Normal, just squeeze.
Yep. Good.
Yep.
Won't do you any good. Probably won't hurt you either.
Really got to go, Pat.
I like trying to play this little tap over on the red.
Kick it over.
Yeah. Like that.
Okay. Like that.
John, our boy. Real good.
Good call.
I don't think that's that bad.
Yeah, great.
Really good spot. Not only is there 3 underneath cover, but the red can be released for sure.
Yeah, tap to
stick it here and you get rid of these 3.
Ouais. Tu penses que sur le nez, ils se font tout?
It's either that or you do this.
Mais c'est juste que ça, mettons qu'on l'a fait, là.
Il va y avoir un double après.
Il y en a une là, et l'autre est
L'autre,
là.
on va être ici. Il va y avoir un double.
On n'est pas plus.
Yeah, I know.
Peut-être un meilleur résultat comme ça.
Si on stick ça, mettons.
How about we stick, if we stick this here, that's horrible.
C'est pas méchant.
Si on stick
That's
elle,
not terrible.
Non, mais sur la stick-là, elle va là, c'est bon.
Il va essayer le double de même.
Non, il va essayer le double comme ça.
Mais si on est là,
I don't think he ever
il
tries
peut
that.
pas passer par-dessus.
Non, par en bas. I don't think he ever
Par en bas,
tries
ça...
that.
Ouais, mais elle, il y a des chances qu'elle jamme
I
après.
think you gotta go thin off this.
Yeah, I think so.
Ouais, c'est bon.
I'm thinking about
Play the
jamming
in
into
off.
this one.
Yeah, it's as thin as
C'est
you
notre
can.
meilleur résultat.
Want to throw a peel here?
Mike,
Yeah.
Mike, c'est le spot straight, ça, hein?
Well, I know.
Oh, ouais, mais c'est moi qui l'avais lancé tantôt.
Ouais, mais...
C'est pas si straight que ça.
OK.
OK.
Bah, c'est pas si curling
Si
que
jamais elle fait ça...
Well, it's plan B.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
I don't want to be in between, though, where you come up here, right?
Yeah, it's hard, though. Like, it's... I'll call for that.
Yeah, I'll call for that.
Dead. Hopefully we stick dead right there.
It's kind of that point in the game you have to take a chance and make something like this. Because even hitting that left-hand yellow back...
Wouldn't you get 2 or 3 moving there?
Well, you could get 2 moving, for sure.
Then where do you leave the yellows?
Yeah. You're...
It's a lot of ice.
This way you're buried. I like it. But
Tu veux pogner comment, Mike?
I'm not sure you have to whip this. Again, redirecting and then hitting that red shot rock and sticking right there. The heavy weight, it might allow it to roll somewhere else.
Fournier, and his first. Dion on it, got one, come over, and wanted to sit there, and then he backed it up, and it still leaves Ontario sitting 1 and 2.
All that extra weight didn't really pay off.
Not sure how that happened, but.
To be a hair thinner, I guess.
Well, and the thing is that doesn't happen in a curling club, right? The rocks don't spring like that.
Stops there. Yep.
Yeah. So that's just the difference. Those rocks just spring and.
He touched them all.
Maybe going.
Oh, sliver.
Maybe clip that. I don't know.
For 2, right?
For 2.
So why
They'd
don't
have
we,
to go sliver.
So why don't we just try and get right to the face of this thing?
I'm thinking you put it here, you're laughing. I don't think he has a shot.
You're thinking there, Matty.
Like the only shot he has
okay.
has the. Oh, you can. I guess you can run that into that.
Let's go there, though. I like that.
You like that, John?
Yeah, I like right there. If
There's
it's too
no
much,
good
just
place
get
to
that
hit
thing
the
frozen
yellows.
Right on the nose.
No.
Yeah.
So just come in and
even if you do that, right?
Well,
While you'd still
he's going to
play.
have that
I don't
over,
think you want to freeze.
prevent his tap.
Even if you put it here.
You could guard it, but you can't guard both yellows.
I agree.
He's got one or the other, right? Although that outside one's tough, really tough.
Could you
no,
feather double with the out top one?
So just bite.
That'd be tough.
Yeah, I like this.
Yep.
Just come top button.
Our speed
You don't want to make something for him.
I don't think I'm going to have a drop.
I don't know about one more.
Wow.
Where are you? Full floor.
A little bit early.
Yep, line.
Oh, hard. Hard!
Still got it, Tim.
Hard, Tim!
Still got it. Keep going.
Gotta go for it, Tim.
Gotta work it, Tim.
Come on, Timmy. Keep it going. Come on, Timmy. Keep it going, buddy. Let's go. Come on.
Whoa, you're on it, guys.
Go.
You're just.
Yep.
Okay. Tough break, Johnny.
Grabbed on him.
Yeah, and then they actually held it. It's like whatever it ran over, it kind of ran right over it, and they tried again to hold the line.
Normal?
It's too bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we got to stick here, so I'm definitely not peel. Unless you see another deuce, I don't.
Well, I got to get that one out and that one
If
out.
anything. No, it's not. It's this. Never mind, yeah. Said nothing.
Yeah, run back double.
And stick
Say
it,
hair
that's the
high,
hard
you gotta
part.
clip that.
Hair high, yeah.
Just clip that.
Are you catching a third of that top one?
Just per high.
Boy, you
The angle,
Thatcher.
Hackner?
Third of the top red?
The what?
Yeah, maybe even less.
Normal. Juste normal?
Ouais, je sais pas.
Tu veux qu'elle...
Oh, yeah, that's
I
last.
Take the paper
let's
off
go.
this one and try to redirect. Even if he makes it, it could go out that way. Whoa.
But he would be left with a shot rock, top 8.
That's right. You get your single and stay alive.
Yep. Here we go.
Yep.
Final stone and facing a bunch here.
Whoa!
And then it'll spill back, and it looks like a steal of 1.
Yeah.
But it is.
Make the final.
Yeah.
One red.
Ontario
Oh, c'était un call du dimanche.
gets one more.
La ligue de double mix le dimanche, ça fait que 2 dimanches.
As we welcome you back to Regina and the Tim Hortons Brier, the Canadian Men's Curling Championship 89th edition. Ontario and Quebec. The steal of 1 has now Ontario in front 7-2. Interestingly enough, Quebec, their last championship, they've only won 2. Briers, Quebec. One was in 1977, Jim Ursel. And the other one was 2006, and it was right here in Regina, and that was Jean-Michel Menard, who lost the Quebec final this year to Mike Fournier. And Fournier, once again, does have the last rock. He has the hammer here in 8, playing the Yellowstones.
Well, and like you said before, Russ, when you're playing John Epping, you're going to get opportunities because he will leave rocks in play. They almost had a chance there.
Yeah, they did.
Twice. And well, and John's unfortunate on John's pick.
Yes, he gets it around. He's
Yeah.
gold.
There's no shot.
Sorry, guys.
So let's get you caught up. Northern Ontario, that big 4 in the fifth, that steal of 4 on the Hog Rock by Eddie McKenzie. That's the difference. Northern Ontario leading there, and it's been all that gentleman in the hack. Reed Carruthers, Manitoba leading Nunavut 12-3 as they play in the 8th. You have to play 8. And Saskatchewan trying to win their first. Look at that. The steal of singles in 4, 5, 6. 3 points. That's the difference as they lead New Brunswick.
Go, Jeff.
2/3.
All right, Patty, let's go, bud.
Yep, yep. Hard.
Hard. Really good.
Pat Jensen.
Good sweep, man.
Oh, just enough to catch a corner of it and push it out. And that leaves the shot rock covered. So, based on what we've seen tonight as we looked across all the scoreboard, and this is all from Pool B play, Northern Ontario's leading, Manitoba's leading, they'd all go to 3. PEI, New Brunswick, Quebec, well, they're all losing. Saskatchewan is winning, Nunavut's losing, so Ontario would be the only one to move up and go to 2-1 and go above 500. That's based on the results at the moment.
And that's what we said coming in, that this game was honestly for one of the 4 playoff spots.
Oh, no
Which is hard to believe this early.
But it is only a short 18 round robin, just 7 games.
When people ask what the difference is with this new format, and that's, I think, exactly it, that you can honestly have critical games, not that you don't in the longer format, but games that mean you're in or out of the playoffs really early.
Rip that one. Wow. Sort of thinking the other one. Got him. Leaving me the run, I guess.
Yeah, they're going to come in again, and I guess we run.
Clean. Clean.
Hey, bud. Moi, j'en mettrais top 12 hein, en arrière du garde. On peut tout blaster, mais... Top 12, il va tout blaster. Ça va free. J'aille pas ça, Mike. T'aimes ça? Back 12? Ouais. Ouais, j'aille pas ça. Ou bien un autre free, parfait dessus. Non, j'aime ça, moi. Back 12, c'est bon. On y va en ligne, hein? Même poids, les boys.
I think they're going in again. Pretty good angle on the Ontario shot rock. And it's buried enough. I don't think John can get at that with one shot. So freeze right on the face. Maybe a hair high side.
Yeah, it's probably the best call because they've got that red. Ontario's got the red to run back. Could get everything going.
Miles.
Back those guys.
Go back 8. It's got to be back 8, though. Go, go, go.
Yeah, back 4.
Make sure, guys. Come on.
The audible here.
Go.
Come on, guys. Go.
As it goes.
Come on, guys. Go, 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 go. Pretty good. All right, good swing, guys.
Come on.
Thanks, guys.
And our first final is a win by Reed Carruthers and Manitoba, 12-5 over Nunavut and Dave St. Louis. So with the win,
Good job, boys.
Manitoba now 3 straight, and Nunavut is winless in 3.
Clean. Good. Very good, Matt.
What? Le white, ça donnait quoi?
They're going to go back this time. The first time they didn't call
Merci.
around those 2 rocks. I like it because you ever get a slight narrow hit on the back one, tick that yellow, out goes the red, and you're drawn to sit 3. Freeze is also the option. Which one do you like better, Cheryl?
I don't mind this come around.
Assist, Mike!
And I think they liked it after they threw it by mistake on the first one.
Yeah.
Like, hey, that's pretty good.
This looks a little heavier, though.
It's glistening.
These are hard to just throw there. I think you still have to throw T-line and then let the brushers do it.
All right.
Well, that was misjudged. They were calling out a 6, which would have been top 4.
It sure looks, now we're a long way up here, but it sure looks the wider you go, the better it slides. I think that was part of the problem there. A little less ice, it might grind down a bit. As Jamie Murphy said, the ice ate it if it gets in tight enough.
That was the best line I'd heard in a while. There's not very many new lines you hear anymore.
No.
Shoot, Matty. That boy. Okay. Let's go, Félix.
Center guard.
Un petit peu moins.
Ouais, genre quarantaine de pieds de moins.
Now you've got to completely adjust for a guard.
3, 2, 3. 7. 3. On peut l'amener proche, freeze, Mike.
Still in the good stuff, but they're starting to curl now.
Dion Trepanier trying to take it down.
Yep.
Right to it, and it is right to it.
Boy, can you imagine if that guard was still there and they'd done that?
Pretty nice shot.
Huh?
I think they both go.
That's real close.
Big weight, high side on the top yellow, and everything should go.
And Northern Ontario has picked up a 3rd straight win. 9-5 is the final score over PEI, and boy, that stolen 4 points on the hog line violation. There is your difference in the game. It's PEI now 1-2.
John hits this dead on. The middle one will spin. If he's got to get the right angle. The middle will spin. He could get the ball. Very nice. Nothing safe.
T'as vu où, Mike? T'as vu où?
Somewhere in the painted round things.
Oh, it's just disheartening, though.
Yeah, oh, it is. Yeah, because that was a wonderful freeze. Brilliant attitude out of this rookie team.
All right, tout là, Félix. 6-7. 8-9.
Drop donc une coupe de grains de sable en arrière. Là.
Ah non, elle va être belle, elle va être belle. Regarde.
Okay, Mike.
Bon, Mike.
Okay, good.
He just hasn't been able to settle. It's been a bit of a struggle for the skip, Mike Fournier.
Please. Easy. Whoa. Go.
You know, you go back to that first when Ontario cracked a 3. It was Fournier's couple of heavy stones. And really, and you look at the numbers, this just tells you everything you need to know. Fournier has struggled. Epping has been able to manage the game, the ice, the calls, and he leads on the board 7-2. Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland. Equipped for a new world.
And you're right, Vic. I think it was those two. That first end didn't put the broom down, didn't kind of figure out that the ice was a little bit straighter, missed two, and then you get rattled.
And the hand will come out. And that's it, they say. Good luck, John, as he draws the lid for the single point.
Again, good luck.
That's the real gentlemanly thing to do.
Good day.
as he leaves the ice. Make the final. 7-3. And Ontario now 2-1, 1-2 for Quebec as we go next door to New Brunswick and Saskatchewan. Remember now, Saskatchewan, Steve Laycock, but with Matt Dunstone throwing the fourth stone, come in winless in their 2 games against James Grattan at 1-1. And Kathy, here is Dunstone.
Yep. And for Saskatchewan, very much trying to simplify things this end. Steve Laycock hitting and rolling open. James Grattan still trying to utilize those stones to freeze to.
And won't come back.
Jeez.
Double takes the blank, go the 9.
Yeah. Peel? Yeah. What do you think of that? Yep.
James electing to play the double here as opposed to the freeze, because the freeze is so hard.
Whoa.
Leaves the draw for 2.
Play the freeze, you're an inch left or right. It's Matt with his hitting ability hammers it dead on, scores us 2.
13.5, yeah. Basically what I've been giving you.
Matt missed 2 pretty makeable draws in his first Brier game ever, but since then played great this morning. Drawy was good, and he's made his share here too.
I think the key words were first Brier game ever. And then he settled in.
Matt Dunstone, the 2-time Canadian junior champion out of Manitoba. He's the invader. He's the parachutes in. Every team is given that opportunity, of course, and my Curling Canada bring in an outsider. And he is that with Laycock.
You have backing.
Go on the back one.
And this will be all about the crowd now. And listen to them as they respond. Those that have still stayed, those here, and it'll be 2 more. And handshakes and a first win for Saskatchewan. 9-4. Saskatchewan is your winner over James Grattan and the team from the Gage in Oromocto. And so they go, Saskatchewan, to 1-2, and New Brunswick is now 1-2 to complete this Sunday night here at the Tim Hortons Brier in Regina.
The 2018 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
Well, it really was, the tone was set for this game between Ontario and Quebec back in the very first end, as this was the draw for 3 for John Epping, but it was the 2 mistakes by skip Mike Fournier that was the difference, and he really was never able to regroup. And so on this Oscar night, yeah, the French connection, 2 misses by the skip in the first, and yes, the sting as Ontario stole in 7, and that really did seal the win. 7-3 your win. That's your game story, and it's brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
The 2018 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world. By Purex Bathroom Tissue, find comfort in Purex. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
So with their wins, Northern Ontario, Manitoba sit top table in Pool B, and Ontario goes above 500, and now it's going to be a scramble, it would appear, for the 4th spot. While in Pool A, there's Team Canada, Brad Gushue, as you might expect, Manitoba, wild card, Mike McEwen, and Nova Scotia. Doesn't that set up an interesting game coming up tomorrow, the featured game, when Kathy and Brian join you at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific. It will be McEwen, the wild card, against Jamie Murphy, both coming in with 2 straight wins. That is our featured game to get us going on a Monday morning here in Regina. So till we talk with you again Monday from here, the Tim Hortons Brier is on Canada's sports leader, TSN. Sports Center is next.